Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Fellow friends, respectable judges, before I deliver my story to you all, let me introduce myself. My name is Hector Kenzie Maulana, and I'm 7th grade student at SMP Irsyad, Surakarta. I'm really glad to tell you this story about a super famous figure in Islam. I believe you all know about this figure. I also believe that you have ever heard about this amazing legendary tale. However, I will let you guess who he is after I give you some clues. Here they are. First, this man was born in the fortress of Tikrit, Iraq, in the year of 532 Hijriah, or 1138 AD. Second, his original name was Yusuf bin Najmuddin al-Ayyubi. The name is pretty familiar, right? Do you want to guess who he is? Okay, let's give the last clue. Listen, he was the one who gained victory of the Huttin War to free Palestine in 1187. So, does it ring the bell? You got it! Nice! He is the one and only Salahuddin al-Ayyubi. Fellow friends, respectable judges, the story of Salahuddin al-Ayyubi has become folklore, a legend, an inspiration. One of his skills in diplomacy was seen in his military summit with King Richard the Lionheart in the Third Crusade War. However, apart from his diplomatic skills and military achievements, Salahuddin al-Ayyubi is always remembered for his ability to unite many Muslim people all around the world through his noble heart and honorable behavior, both inside and outside of war. It could be said so because when Salahuddin al-Ayyubi and his Islamic army liberated Palestine, not a single Christian was killed. Moreover, there was no repossession of Silva's property. Every time he fought, Salahuddin al-Ayyubi is always avoided bloodshed. To his son, he once said, "My son, do not spill blood, because the blood that is splashed will not sleep." These words show that Salahuddin al-Ayyubi is not a bloodthirsty and war-thirsty leader. He is indeed a peace-loving leader. When war was the only option to choose, he always tried not to shed as much blood as possible. When Salahuddin ruled in Jerusalem, he always glorified followers of other religions. Salahuddin said, "A good Muslim is the one who glorifies the worship place of other religions." Salahuddin al-Ayyubi is a noble leader, truly noble, even to his enemies. Displayed that noble action. It is written in the history that the King Richard the Lionheart came from England to defeat him. In the battle, King Richard was sick, and the wise Salahuddin sent him cold pierced, covered in snow, and also a doctor to treat the sick king. From this incident, many Europeans were amazed how Islam could give birth to such a good person. Fellow friends and respectable judges, the admiration for Salahuddin al-Ayyubi did not only come from among Muslims. His justice and noble deeds also amazed the Christians who at that time lived in Jerusalem. It was said that once a Christian old man asked Salahuddin, "Why don't you avenge your enemies?" Salahuddin replied, "Islam is not a religion of vengeance, and Islam prevents someone from doing things that are inhuman. Islam commands its people to keep their promises, to forgive the mistakes of others who ask for forgiveness, and to forget the cruelty of the enemy, even though they previously oppressed us. Hearing this answer, the old man's heart trembled and said, "How beautiful your religion is, sir. So, at the end of my life, how can I embrace your religion?" Salahuddin replied, "Say the two sentences of the creed or shahadat. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. I testify that there is no God except Allah, and I testify that Muhammad is the messenger of Allah." Fellow friends and respectable judges, there are so many noble virtues to tell you about our Muslim hero Salahuddin al-Ayyubi. It's not enough for me to tell the whole story about him in just 7 minutes. However, there are some important messages that we can take from his life story. First, always prioritize the people's interest over own interest. Second, always try the best to have a brave, forgiving, confident, and polite personality. Third, always have a generous nature and compassion for all people and even enemies. Last but not least, always respect religious differences with high tolerance. Let's together try our best to absorb the good attitude of Salahuddin al-Ayyubi. Realize ourselves as students who are brave, forgiving, confident, and polite in everything we do in our daily life. Rest assured, nothing is impossible for a Muslim who always believes in Allah. As the famous words from Salahuddin al-Ayyubi, I ask for strength, and Allah gave me difficulties to make me stronger. That's the end of my story. Thank you very much for your pleasant attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.